Hey guys, make sure to stay until the end. We want to share one good advice with you. That way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere and you don't end up spending thousands of dollars in future repairs. Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a foliage, that generation here from year 2010 to year 2014. If you have one of those, if you have a problem where a transmission does not shift, we will explain what can cause that. It could be simple fix. We will explain about that, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Please make sure to stay until the end. Before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage guys, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart on our YouTube channels. We show you how to fix transmissions, engine codes. This channel specifically will be for fuses guys. And we have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Now, if you need help with anything, if you're in the middle of nowhere guys and you need to find, let's say, the fuse on that foliage for a fuel pump, for anti-theft system, alarm system, ignition codes, fuel injectors, anything like that, all you have to do, find the video on our channel, watch it in less than a minute or two, you're back on the road guys. So that's why we make these videos, to save you as much money and time as we can. So if a transmission does not shift, what can easily cause that guys? We'll demonstrate on that generation foliage here. Multiple things can cause that. By the way guys, the first thing you want to check is fuses, relays for the transmission, powertrain control module and something else. We'll talk about that. We'll explain what else can cause it not to shift, but most of the people that own that generation foliage do not know about all the hidden fuse boxes in it. We'll recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on Ford Edge. What do you want to do guys now? Open the hood, and once you open the hood, facing the engine here on the driver's side, you have a car battery here. That's a fuse box. Press these two tabs, open the cover, and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important guys to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. Here guys, multiple fuses, relays will need to be checked, then we will explain okay what else can cause it. We want to guys check even the fuses, relays for the traction control module and ABS module, because they're related with the transmission, and if you have problems with traction control, ABS module, even the transmission may not shift and be stuck in park, or will not be able to shift to reverse, neutral or drive. The first fuses that you want to check guys is here, fuse 67, 68, 69, 70. These fuses here will need to be checked. Also check fuse number 86, fuse number 90 right here. Then you want to check fuse number 92, this one right there, very important fuse. You want to guys, okay, check fuse number relay 66, powertrain control module relay right here. Then we need to check 43, and we're talking about this fuse here, 56. You may or may not have this one depending on which engine modification you have, and fuse number 5 as well. We're talking about that fuse right here, okay, that's 3, 4, 5 right here, this fuse. Now guys, something else, you want to come inside, open the driver door, and here under the dash on the driver's side, okay, in the footwell compartment you have the parking brake paddle. This is the hood open lever. Behind it on the left side you have a cover, open it, you have another fuse box. Here you want to check fuse number 18. We're talking about that last fuse right here, very important fuse. Now if you have problems with the transmission, being stuck, not being able to shift, or cannot shift to reverse, neutral, drive, things that can cause that, bad brake light switch. The brake light switch is installed on the brake paddle. It detects when you apply the brake. you cannot shift on the automatics without pressing the brake to gear, right? So if that switch doesn't work, it will not shift. If you want to see how to test brake light switch or how to replace brake light switch, we have multiple videos on our YouTube channels that will teach you how to do that. Next thing, guys, if you have ABS, traction control light on the dash, that can even cause the transmission not to work, even though it's not directly related. In some cases, it could be the transmission shifter or the transmission lock that releases the shifter. Next, that you want to check, guys, if fuses, brake light switch, everything checks out fine, shifter is okay, you need to check to make sure that you don't have electrical problem, such as bad transmission solenoid. Those are the little bitty things in the transmission that shift the gears. If you want to see how to test transmission solenoid or how to replace transmission solenoids, we have many videos on the channel. It could be bad transmission valve body as well, guys. But usually start with checking fuses, brake light switch, shifter, because it could be a simple fix, and make sure the traction control and ABS light is not on, because that can cause the transmission not to work as well. So guys, this generation Ford Edge has all kind of different fuses and relays. Fuses and relays that could be really hard to find, especially if you live in a small town, if you're in the middle of nowhere. One time we needed a replacement fuse, we couldn't get one, and as a result we were stuck there for a few days until shipment came. So we'll recommend to keep some of those spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind, so that thing doesn't happen with you. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. Hopefully the video will be helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.